Hey y'all, welcome back to Oli Makes. So it's that time of year again, we got to get something a little special for the people that are special to us. So today we're going to go through making a simple candle log for the season. Pretty basic, going to run it on the laser. Just made it out of a cherry blank. So stick around and I'll show you how I do it. So we find ourselves back here again. It's buddy day. What's wrong with buddy? You mean I can't say buddy? So we find ourselves back at Valentine's Day, which means making a little something special for the one in your life. And today, I'm going to knock out just a simple Tealight holder. And now I've already actually gone through and drilled the holes. Just used a 1.5 inch Forstner bit. And I've taken down the corners and sanded this down decent to, I believe I took this down to 150 if I'm not mistaken. So got her all prepped and we're gonna run it on the laser. So I'll get this all set up and we'll jump over to the computer and I'll show you what we're gonna run. Here we are in light burn. Can see all the settings that I'm using here. Pretty basic stuff. Got my air assist on, of course. And what I've done here is taken a page from the past. If you're older than like 5, you know what these little candy hearts are. Tasteless, chalky, rock hard, teeth breaking, wonderful things that everyone seems to give, and you get more than you ever care to eat. Went through and just tried to remember a lot of the sayings that I remember seeing on these over the years. And we got, with the blue outline, that's just going to be a real fine line that's engraved into the Tealight holder. And then the red text will actually be filled. And then these green hearts are going to be filled, and it's going to actually not fill the white. So you kind of get a nice little offset. I did a Christmas candle holder. I'll throw a picture up here quick, but you can kind of see what I'm going for here and what it's actually going to look like being done in cherry. So I'm gonna just frame this up quick, and like I think it was T Paul said, I really need to get myself a camera so I ain't gotta spend half my life framing up jobs. Just gonna make sure this is falling in where I want it to. Now what I'm probably gonna do is engrave one side of this and then just flip it over and do the exact same on the other side. And I think it'd make for a cute little centerpiece that could be put out on a table for the short time that we celebrate this wonderful holiday that I can't say the true name of. So I'm going to go ahead and kick on the fume extractor, mute the mic, and we're going to let this burn. Oh, that took just a little shy of an hour. Get this all run. Give you a little look here. Get the other side, and you can kind of see it on this one right here. I notice when you run cherry on the laser, it gets almost a sticky residue. Kind of reminds me of sap, honestly, even though this is dried cherry. But it's kind of a stickiness that happens when you really start bearing down into it, like these dark engraves. So I am going to just take a little bit. This is 600 grit. I just want to be able to shine these letters up a little bit, get the soot off of them, kind of brighten them up. Shouldn't take too much. There we go. So you can kind of see them here. They actually really pop out after you do that. Just trying to be real careful because I didn't go too awful deep into this at all. So I just want to really kind of kiss the tops of those letters to get them to pop a little bit. Okay, and I think I am gonna just run this down the whole thing quick, just to make sure there's no other residue on it. Because I think what I'm gonna do is hit this with some poly. Haven't really used shellac on any cherry at all. Kind of a big fan of the natural aging effect of cherry. And I think I am gonna hit this with some air here quick. All right, I think that looks a little bit better here. Give you another look after it's cleaned up some. But nothing too awful ingenious or in-depth here, but just kind of a cute little table setter. Something that you could throw on the dining room table. So I think we'll just go ahead and hit this thing with a little poly. Okay, we'll go ahead and let that set up here for a bit, and then I'll probably flip her over and do the bottom. And then we'll, in the famous words of Josh, we'll give her some glamour shots.